you talked about metrics, certain ratios of earnings and stuff. Does it are those metrics always treated differently when it's Chinese stocks? So they're always, you're never going to get the same ratios, or
exactly,
when it's a subsidiary, when it's that further down the chain, does it directly change? $1 here, does it translate to $1 in process and in NASPA? So that's what I was trying to get at.
Right, and well, and I think what you're asking is, will different so let me address it this way. Different countries will have different multiples on all sorts of different, based on all sorts of different factors, and then those multiples will fluctuate. So, during the Russia-Ukraine crisis, Chinese shares sell off because we're not sure what relationship is happening. We're not, there's a lot of uncertainty. And so, and at the macro level, the herd will bucket, various international investments similarly. We also, I will add, have a fund and a position through the fund in Turkey. So Turkey is one of the cheapest markets in the world, and a lot of the positions we hold there sell for 4 times earnings. Now, they're probably never going to sell for 22 times earnings, but they should probably be selling for 7 or 8 times earnings. So, I wish I had a formula, Ben, where I could say, $1 worth of renminbi is worth 80 cents to a U.S. investor, but it's every opportunity is a little different. I think I actually lived in China about 20 years ago, and there's a lot of opinions. It's controversial, but China's growing. It's growing, and it has a long way to go. They have a long runway ahead. So I would expect over the next couple decades, people will become more and more comfortable making investments in China, and even the Chinese will internally make more and more investments in their own equity markets. And then it becomes a simple supply and demand macroeconomic trend that you're riding. So, if I think there are other countries where maybe it's doing the opposite. And so there's no direct formula for you, Ben, but you want to have these tailwinds. And I think you get a nice tailwind with China right now.